What's going on, everybody? Thank you for tuning into episode 92 of the show. The phone number is 512-766-4646. You can call or text that number to participate in the show. We'll give you a shout out every week if you join our VIP club, like Stephen Ferreira, Bill Sr., Blake Made Mike Quit, Sean the Don, and Big Daddy Pelly. And I'm joined today by Billy Broder, my co-host, and I am Blake Rutkowski, and we are very happy and very pleased to be with you today. And Stanley. How are we?
I'm in the middle of a live Bromingo episode. Otherwise, I'd love to talk to you about what's not like anything. Ooh, broke your big toe? My big toe.
Stanley broke his big toe. Oh no! Oh, the energy. We're keeping the energy. We're keeping the energy. We're here. 92.
90 friggin' 2. Should I start recording my audio, or should we just call it Zoom at this point?
No, start recording.
All right.
Hit that button, baby.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to, my computer, sometimes I get like an old man with tech. I couldn't.
You don't have the fedora on right now, but we did talk about this last episode.
I couldn't move the Irishman out of the way in time. I had the Irishman pulled up on our break. I couldn't get it out of the way in time to get the recording going the way I needed it to.
Hold on, wait. So in between us recording episodes, right? We took a 10-minute break, and you decided to spend your 10 minutes instead of changing into the suit, right?
Right. I didn't change into the suit. No, I didn't.
You didn't change into the suit like you're supposed to. So instead of changing into the suit, you were like, "I'm gonna watch a 10-minute clip of a 4-hour movie."
That's precisely what I did. That is quite literally exactly what I did. I put it on right at the point where Russell and Jimmy are talking about how Jimmy doesn't show enough appreciation to the mafia for putting him where he is today. And Jimmy starts going, "I did 5 years in the can. 5 fucking years."
Didn't see the movie.
Yeah, people say it's a fucking shit movie, but I love it.
That's what I've heard, dude. I mean, it is in parts, right?
Well, here's what you have to understand. What do you mean it's in parts?
Isn't it like, wasn't it released as like 4 episodes?
No.
I'm completely wrong. Is there an intermission or something? Like,
no, it's just a movie. It's just a movie. I think.
I mean, I haven't been in the theater in a little bit, but like,
I think what you're thinking about is when they re-edited Hateful Eight as a miniseries.
Okay, maybe.
Because they did that. They added a little bit. I actually haven't watched this cut before.
But like Queen's Gambit is kind of a 4-part movie, right? Am I wrong about
Blake,
that?
you have fully lost the plot with me. I'm not even going to lie. Queen's Gambit was just a TV show. It feels like you don't even know what you're talking about.
Guys, I'm very tuned in. Well-read someone.
He is. As we said, he's well-read. He watches everything. He knows what he's talking
everything
about.
That's going on at any given moment. I know that you can watch Queen's Gambit as a movie if you ignore the next episode button.
Yeah, that's true.
It just goes.
Just rolls on through. No, The Irishman is so funny because this is what makes it funny to me. They get a legend, goddamn fucking legend, in Pesci back. Joey Pesci's back.
Mm-hmm.
Joe Pesci, that's his name, right?
Yes.
I just blanked. I said his name and then was like, wait, did I say his name? I can't remember his name. But yeah, Joe Pesci. Joe Pesci comes out of retirement again.
Yep.
Which he would then go on to do again after that for this new Pete Davidson show. But he comes out of his retirement, his real one. This felt like the real coming out of retirement, to portray Russell Buffalino, one of the all-time mobster, guys. As
Joe Pesci does.
If you're into mafia stuff, then Russell Buffalino is the guy. He's a really intense guy. He's got a big claim of the whole mafia thing. He's a huge figure. Great casting. It's perfect casting. You've got your man, the myth, the legend, Al Pacino, doing his thing. Al Pacino has played one character since 1993. He doesn't do anything else anymore. So he's playing Jimmy Hoffa as Hoffa. I said, God damn it, I'm Hoffa. He's doing that sort of thing. And then the piece de la resistance, the part that brings it all together, the reason the movie even exists. Robert De Niro, 80 years old, 80 plus, so old, playing a 20-year-old man. It's incredible. That's the thing, is that people don't acknowledge how funny it is that these three ancient fucks tried to play 20-year-old men in a movie.
Mm-hmm.
The movie could have been just about them old. They could have cast new actors as their younger counterparts. No, they didn't. Instead, fucking Al Pacino and Robert De Niro are playing 20, 30, 40-year-old men, and it's hilarious. It's genuinely hysterical. And I think the acting's good too. I think genuinely there's a scene at the end of the movie that's some of the best acting I've ever seen. And it's that clip that I used to send to Ethan all the time of Joe Pesci really old in prison going, I picked us over him. Fuck him. Fuck him. That's one of my favorite scenes of any movie. I really think it's a great scene. But that movie has Action Bronson in it, which most movies can't say.
Dude, he's sick. I love
And it's a
Action
great
Bronson.
scene. It's a great scene. Robert De Niro's character is trying to buy a coffin, and he's trying to buy his own casket, and Action Bronson is the casket salesman. It's great. And he says one of the funniest lines in the whole movie. It's not that funny of a movie. There are funny moments, like intentionally funny. But one of the few really great intentionally funny moments is when Robert De Niro is trying to look around for a casket, and Action Bronson is going, what's it for? You know, we got big ones, we got small ones, we got mahogany, we got oak wood. You know, he's saying that sort of stuff. And then De Niro's character goes, it's for me. The casket's for me. And Bronson's character does this. It's incredible. He goes, oh, shit. Well, you see anything you like? Which is that's also one of my favorite scenes ever. I'm going to do a quick adjustment. I feel like today's the day.
Center yourself, please. Oh, well. So we lost audio from Billy, which is very bad. He's getting very artsy with the camera angles now. He wants to be slightly askew. Center is easier for me to work with. But honestly, this is the best view I've ever seen. So I think we should just keep this going like this right now. We'll call it the beard cam. Man, he has no idea. He has no idea he's lost us yet. Oh, he can't get his camera to stay up. Guys, if you're listening on audio, I got you. I'm going to narrate this entire catastrophe for you. All right, so he looks like Colonel Sanders without the bolo tie right now. Or the chicken. He has way less chicken than the Colonel. I can see the Chip and Dale poster. He's slightly off center, which honestly, it does look nice. A little less practical. Yep. Now he's realizing that we've lost each other. See, so he's talking into his mic a little bit, checking, saying, "Is he talking to me or not?" Like he has no idea. Was that a little blimp from him? Yeah, man. Something got disconnected when he moved that webcam. Can you message him in the GC? Yeah, we don't got you, bud. We don't got you, bud. He's saying fuck.
What about now?
Yep, we got you. We got you back.
Fucking Christ. Fuck!
Dude, watching you slowly figure out that there was no connection after adjusting your camera for a solid 3 minutes was amazing, dude. It was honestly great content.
I don't want to be an asshole here, but I don't think you realized that the moment I picked my camera up, everything broke. Like literally, I'm not recording in Ableton anymore. Like I just have to stop and figure this out, I guess, because it's not working anymore. Like we might just have to go Zoom. I don't know. I've lost all the audio of all of this.
It's okay. I think we should keep on pushing through. We'll use your Zoom audio. We're gonna keep on pushing through. And how was I supposed to know? Yeah, of course. I'm the asshole. I didn't know you fucking tipped over your
Don't
goddamn
talk to me
computer
like
again.
that. You don't talk to me like that, okay? I'm very stressed out right now. I'm extremely upset by what just happened, and you don't get to talk to me like that, all right? We're partners. We're fucking partners, okay?
And that's why I'm keeping the ship afloat, baby. Someone's
I
got
don't
to
even
do
need to be holding this anymore. It's not recording! Did you say anything funny while I was gone?
Yeah, I think so. I tried.
Okay. I mean, even if I got a microphone working at this point, we would just have to use Zoom, right?
I mean, no, not necessarily. I could splice it in again.
Okay, well then I will do my best to get that done immediately.
Did you ever see Chippendale?
Don't ask me that. I've got a big fucking poster in my room. Of course I didn't. Of course I fucking didn't see it. I've got a bus stop poster in my room. Of course I never saw the movie. Didn't even see it on streaming.
Wait, so you took it out of that plastic shield? You just weaseled it out one day?
No, I don't want it to come across like I was the one who broke it, but I did take it out of the shield.
Was it more broken when you ended it?
I came by the bus stop, walking with my friend. We were going to get some sausage, egg, and cheeses. No egg for me. And there's this bus stop near me that pretty routinely, no matter if I tell stories, I can't fix the mic. Fuck. No, if there's this bus stop near me where if you go by it every few days, no matter what new poster they've put in, somebody has smashed it. It's just one of those spots where it gets shattered. And they use glass, which makes no sense. But they put up like this cheap fucking powder glass that it looks like they put it there for people to smash. Because every time you walk by, it's in dust on the sidewalk. And it's like they should just not use glass. But I digress. Are we recording? Let me just interrupt the story for a moment to see why isn't it work? Oh, it is recording. Excellent. Excellent. Back, baby!
Oh, nice. We got you. Yeah, we got you loud and clear, dude.
Okay.
You can't make this up, dude. You I'm not joking. He said you're joking, right? I can read his lips, bro.
Where's the mic?
Dude, he's losing his mind, dude. I hope he's getting this on something. I cannot hear you right now, Billy. I'm not joking. I'm sorry that I'm not joking, but I'm not. We really pushed him to the edge today, folks. We really watched Billy get right to his breaking point. Oh my goodness. Well, Billy, look. Can you hear me? Wait, hold on. I got this. I'm going to message him in the group chat. Billy is a really, really good mime.
Oh, he's gone.
He's gone. He left completely. Guys, we've done it before. We'll do it again. I can rock a solo pod, dude. But I am going to have to drag Nate into it. You know, Nate, what do you got for a shirt on right now? It's pretty wild. We're not going to be able to show it, right, because of technical difficulties, you know. But I want to describe it the best we can. Did you get it from that shop that sells insanely shirts with crazy patterns, you know?
No, what they did was they took liquid and they formed it into a shirt.
They took – oh, holy shit.
They could do that now.
Wait, what liquids? Like how? Like what liquids?
Whatever you want, really.
Well, there's purple on it.
I can't tell you what's.
Does it smell? Sniff it. Sniff it. What does it smell like?
Febreze a little bit.
Febreze. Okay, did you Febreze? Did you take a shit in my bathroom? What do we got? Billy, how we doing?
I'm fucking pissed. I'm pissed off. I'm pissed.
Would it make you feel better to know that we have devolved this episode into Fast X talk?
Oh, yeah. That makes me just fucking overjoyed to hear. Great content, guys. That's why you're the A team.
Billy, I don't know what's gotten into you, man. You're bringing us down right now.
I'm happy. What, do I look fucking mad to you? I've got my WrestleMania Goes Hollywood cup. I'm in my WrestleMania Goes Hollywood shirt. I couldn't be fucking happier.
All right. Well, dude, hey, it's great to have you back.
It's great to be back. And I apologize for my lack of professionalism. I wish you had the string of curses and screams that just occurred in my bedroom. There was an artistry at work that I'm not going to be humble about. I was really pushing the bounds of what good swearing can be. I feel much better. I guess the audio's just fucked. I'm going to try one more time to fix it and do fucking podcast at the same time, and we'll see how that goes.
I mean, you managed it last time, man. I was just telling Nate about how I was hanging out with Chris and Mike, and we were watching like fake horror documentaries on YouTube.
Yeah, like copy pasta type stuff. Well, not copy pasta, like scary lasagna or whatever the fuck it was called. Scary pasta talk. Yeah,
exactly. That sort of thing. And I was saying how some of them are really creative in their realism. Like some of the realisticness of them were very cool. And then there was other ones that were like, we tried to make like a fake paranormal activity, and it's just we spent all the money on the cameras and none of them on special effects.
Yeah, that's the problem with making stuff, man. You need money, and if you don't have money, you need to be really creative and smart about it.
Yeah. No, absolutely.
And most people lack creativity, intelligence, and money. So it's hard to make things, you know?
Right. No, yeah, definitely. It is hard to make things. Even as someone who thinks they have all those things, it's still fucking hard to make things.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, and that's the thing. It's like, you don't need all three. You just need one.
Billy, what keeps you going with this podcast?
What keeps me doing the podcast?
Right now in your current head state, tell me why you love doing this podcast.
I love doing the podcast because it's a consistent. God, I'm just going to spew the same fucking horse shit I tell everyone. Let me be honest with you. All right?
Yeah, no, give me the real shit.
Yeah, let me give you the real reason why I do it. Because one day, people are going to look back and they're going to say, wow, the senator from Oklahoma had his own podcast. He used to just shoot the shit with it. He was a real person. And they're going to see that I am like them, that I was just a normal guy back then.
And that all the signs were there.
Yes, exactly. That I was always this guy. That I always loved Jesus Christ with my whole heart. That
you would kill for him.
That I wanted nothing more than for big government to go to hell and for the little guy to rise up and bring Oklahoma to the forefront of American social society. Have you ever been to Oklahoma City?
I think I ate dinner there, or I stayed at like a Best Western or something, La Quinta Inn, something like that, on my way to Arizona.
It's a shithole, huh?
Well, it was very. So what maybe I was outside of it a little bit, right? It was very flat. Everything's kind of spread out, plain, and yeah. I mean, I don't know. There's obviously got to be some decent parts, right?
Of course. I mean, there's decent parts.
But I'm just driving through, and it was like it just seemed boring as fuck. Like I don't want to.
I literally was there for the amount of time it takes to like get a burrito. My uncle and I drove through. We stopped, we ate, and we left. But it was a fucking ghost town when I was there. It was
That's
like
what it felt like.
Yeah, you could run around. It was a huge space, but it was not a city. It was just a total fucking ghost town.
Yeah, it definitely had that vibe.
Someone that I know loves to watch like those city tours. You know, you can look them up, and you look up like Cleveland walking tour, and someone will walk around Cleveland with a camera. My friend really likes those, and I feel like there's a couple cities that you watch, and you're like, huh. I would not be surprised if you told me there are no other people in this city, but the handful of people that have walked right out of the frame of this video.
Dude, yeah, no, that's I got the same exact feeling when you were there. I kind of like the POV YouTube videos. Were you with us when we were watching the McDonald's worker?
No, that sounds cool.
It was a POV of a guy literally just making burgers for like 2 hours. And honestly, it was fire. I think we watched it for like 15 minutes. Like it was so entertaining.
Was he like talking, or he was just making them?
No, dude, he was like at his job. He would talk to his coworkers if it was necessary, but it's literally just like he's just doing his job like he normally does.
Well, I only ask because some people make those videos, but then they do a voiceover for the whole thing, where they're doing a voiceover as if it's what they were saying in the moment. Like I know there's an ice cream guy who's pretty popular. He like does like the ice cream rolls. You know, they like scrape off ice cream
Yeah,
off the thing.
off that. What do you call that thing? It's like a stove, but it's cold.
Yeah, I wonder what you call that thing. I'll look it up right now.
Dude, it's a cold stone.
Oh, he's right.
Dude,
that name clicked right.
Oh,
into
and the
my
guy
brain.
in the video, dude, it's Cold Stone Steve Austin.
Cold Stone Steve Austin. Yeah, he's a great guy. He goes.
That was so bad.
He goes, give me a Krispy Kreme, and the whole crowd goes, Krispy Kreme. That was worse. So you don't have to feel bad about your thing now. Your shitty joke, you hack. Yeah, the audio is going to be shit. Sorry, bud. I'm not even trying anymore. I'm not even.
Don't
putting
apologize
forth
to
the
me.
effort to-
Don't apologize to me, Billy. I think it's a classic segment. We give public apologies. I think you should apologize to the fans.
I think you're right. And you know what I'm going to do while I apologize? Because I never give up. I never quit. Like my hero.
I hate
my
to check you.
hero,
I know we don't
John
usually
Cena.
do that, but
You know you're not allowed to check me, Blake, especially not in this episode. If we want fucking Pat Sajak here, we got to keep up appearances. All right.
I want Pat more than anything. But yes.
God, why is my computer broken? I'm sorry. I can't scream because Zoom is not going to record me.
You've lost control of your temper.
I've lost control of my life, brother, and I don't see it getting back on track for a few more years. So let's not worry about my temper quite yet.
Talk to me about it, man. What do you
Talk to me, baby?
It's about baby steps, man. What do you want to work on?
I want to be able to do the full splits.
So like one leg forward, one went backward, or side to side.
I think I'd be happy with either.
Okay.
What about you? Can you do any splits?
No, dude, definitely not. I was
Really?
never really able to. I definitely got close when I used to do taekwondo because you stretch a lot in taekwondo.
Yeah, that'll help. I think the closest I ever got is when I was doing Sundo at a Taekwondo place, which was just like a meditation class. But I got better. I never got close to the splits though. Dude, I've probably brought this up on the podcast before, but that class was like a bunch of 60, 80-year-old people and me,
Yes.
and I was like 12. And our instructor was like 70-something, and he would do headstands to show us that like we could learn headstands, which made sense for me as a young kid, where it was like, see, I can do this. You can definitely do this if you try. But all the other old people would try all the time, and sometimes they fell, and it was fucking hysterical. And it's it's like we were on padding, so nobody got hurt. But I just do want to say I am officially recording audio again.
Okay, cool.
That time it went perfectly. And I think I have a diagnosis for what went wrong. I think the entire internet connection in my house dipped in and out for a second. So I think the Zoom, the Ableton, just the computer in general, nothing was
lost
responding.
sync. Yeah.
I had to come back. I'm on my laptop again. I had to go back to my laptop, which wasn't working at the beginning of the last episode. So you can see between my laptop and my computer, I've got about 3/4 of a device that we can use for this show, which is great stuff. Just great stuff.
We're gonna get you that webcam, man. We should look at a few.
You know what you should get me?
What?
Should buy me a gun with one bullet. That's what you should fucking get me.
Billy, look, baby steps, man. You're right.
You're right.
We're
You're
gonna
right.
make
Baby
this better.
steps.
Things
Baby
are gonna get
steps.
better.
I don't need
what
to
you're
kill
feeling
myself
right now is not
away.
gonna last forever.
That's true. It's gonna get way worse.
Are you just gonna stay up? Are you gonna stay up all night and think about like, God fucking damn, I lost my audio during the goddamn podcast episode. What the fuck?
I'm more no. I don't really harp on things like that. It's like como se, como sa, como mi, como masu sa. It's like you don't have to worry about those sort of things.
Right.
Yeah, you agree,
Right.
right?
I agree.
That's right, bitch. I'm coming at you with a lot of anger today. It's just my neck is in
Well,
pain.
I'm
in
poking the
pain.
bear. I'm
That's
poking
true.
the bear on
You're-
purpose. I know what I'm doing.
You're poking Pokey the Bear over here. There's a great wrestling story, not to bring it back to the great entertainment art of all time, but
We've already
there's
been
a
there
great,
today. Let's do it.
I know we've done too much wrestling today, but there's a great story from an old school wrestler about he shows up for work one day for his match, and they're like, "Hey, man!" He looks on the card, and he's fighting. I don't remember the real name, but he's fighting like Boo Boo the Bear, or like Bozo the Bear or whatever. And he's looking around the locker room like, "Hey, who's Bozo the Bear? Which one of you guys is Boo Boo the Bear?" And they laugh at him. And he's like, "What's going on? Who is this guy?" And then they take him outside, and there's a big fucking grizzly bear in a cage. And he's like, "I'm not fucking wrestling that thing." And they're like, "No, it's trained. It's trained. It knows how to wrestle." And he's going like, "Are you fucking kidding me? I'm not wrestling a bear." And finally they convince him. They're like, "You got to wrestle the bear." So then later he's putting on his stuff. He's got his stuff on and he goes outside and he sees there's a bunch of guys fucking poking the bear, literally, like poking it with sticks, bothering it, and it's fucking growling at people. And he starts yelling. He's like, "Fellas, I got to step in the ring with this thing soon. Like, not to be an asshole, but get the fuck away from the bear and stop bothering it."
Yeah.
Yeah, I get it. You're bored of me. You want a new host. I get it.
No, I'm not. Sorry, I
No,
got
you
a
think-
little distracted. I got a
You
little
think
distracted.
I'm too niche. You think I'm too niche. You think I'm a fucking freak who can't handle his computer. I
No.
get it.
Listen, I
I
don't
need my
think you
own
can handle
Nate.
your computer. But
maybe
hey,
if I had a Nate, this sort of shit wouldn't happen.
That is true.
Don't
You
buy
can
me a
have 'em.
webcam. Don't buy me a
you
webcam.
can have them, dude.
Send me a little Portuguese kid to fucking run all my fucking audio.
You got
all the
PayPal?
time.
You got PayPal? $50.
$50 for Nate?
I give you Nate.
You're putting $50 on Nate. That's his price.
All right, you know what? Or best offer. $50 or best offer.
I'll give you 40. I'll give you 40.
Fuck. All right, I'll take it. I'll take $40. Nate, you're gone.
I don't have PayPal.
You're going to
though,
LA,
so
baby.
I'll have to mail you some money.
You don't have Cash App, bro. Come on. Is Cash App West Coast?
I have Venmo.
Venmo is Venmo. Which more popular over there?
I think Zelle is the one I hear about the most out here.
Zelle is the best because it goes right into your bank account if you have Bank
Yeah.
of America. And I think many
Yeah.
others. Yeah.
Yeah. A guy gave me a ride to a music video job that I was doing once, and it was a long ride. And I told him I would pay for his gas, and I bought him breakfast and stuff. But afterwards, I was telling him, like, "Let me send you the gas money. I only have Venmo." And he was like, "I have Zelle." He was like, "I can't do Venmo. Do it on Zelle." And I was like, "All right, man." I was like, "If you have a Venmo, like, I'll pay whatever the charge is going to be to transfer it, because it's just so much easier for me to do Venmo." And he never responded until finally I just sent him the money on Venmo because he didn't explain, like, he never sent me his Zelle. And then he texted me back immediately. He's like, "Really, Venmo? Are you serious? I told you I don't want Venmo." And I got so mad about it because it was like, he didn't, he told me, but he also didn't tell me. Like, there were many things that he did not tell me.
Yeah, and also I say Zelle to those people and they like don't even know what it is. Like
And then-
everyone knows
yeah,
Venmo,
but-
Cash App, PayPal. Like
It's just ridiculous because it's like, this guy, you buy a guy breakfast, you suck his cock the whole way there, and still,
wait,
know?
hold on, what?
what?
Anyways, what'd you get for breakfast? What'd you get for breakfast?
McDonald's. I got a sausage McMuffin, no egg. The boy got some of those chicken sandies that they have.
No egg,
Couple of
Billy.
coffees.
I got a question for you. When are you gonna grow the fuck up
When are you gonna
and
suck
eat a goddamn egg?
When are you gonna suck my eggs, huh, Blake? Come over here and crack my eggs open, huh? No, I've eaten
Only if
more
I'm driving you
eggs-
across LA.
Yeah. I've eaten more eggs in the past year or like 2 years than I've ever eaten before in my life. Genuinely. I started trying, And there are times when it really, really works, and there are times where I physically can't do it. And there's a lot of mental stuff to it. I don't like the way they look. I don't like the way they smell. I don't like the way they feel in my mouth. The taste is not really the biggest problem. If a dish is good and it has eggs in it, I'll get over it.
Yeah.
If the food's inherently good, then I will just sort of make myself eat the eggs in it. And that started with fucking fried rice. Go and get a pork fried rice. I used to pick around the eggs, and then it got to the point where, and that was always funny, seeing my takeout containers at the end with like 30 pieces of rice surrounded by all the little egg bits. But I'm boring you. I don't even feel like we're clicking at all. I feel like you hate me. I feel like I had to disconnect and come back. And when I came back, I never reconnected, even though I'm in the call again.
No, listen, I'm with you. I'm with you the whole time. But I think maybe because you're feeling like I'm not engaged, you're going and going and going, and I can't get in.
I'm trying to win you over, and instead I'm pushing you away. I see that now.
Yeah. No. Like if it looks like you can, so what I was gonna say was that basically like the eggs and the fried rice. First of all, they're excellent in fried rice. But also, what I was gonna say was that I agree with you on everything you said. I don't like the taste. I don't like the texture. I don't like the smell. I don't like the idea of it. I don't like what it is. But I eat them all the fucking time. I just do it because they're food. Like it's so weird. I have a disconnect somewhere.
Sorry, I was so tempted to just keep talking over you and not let you in again. But then I was like, no, I was like, that bit's over. That bit's over. There's no bit. I was like, there's no bit there, and the reality is over. I forget what's his name. Edward Gessel. I can't remember if this
Edward
is
Penis Hands.
Edward Penis Hands. I can't remember what his name is. His name is like Theodore Gissel. No, wait. Freud's nephew. Marketing. Bernays. Bernays. That's his name. Edward Bernays. It was Edward. Edward Bernays, really interesting figure in the influence of his life on modern society cannot be overstated at all. Edward Bernays was Freud's nephew. He didn't have like a close connection with Freud, but they were family. You know what I mean? Like they were like family on this guy's mother's side or something. The Freud family is incredible because further back in their line, they're descended from the man who basically took, I'll try to put it in Catholicism terms, something that we can both understand. You know the Ecumenical Council, when they like said, okay, we'll do the masses in English now. We're not going to fucking do them in Latin anymore.
I'm aware of the change.
You're aware that occurred, that there was a shift, that they shifted at a certain point. In German, Jewish, or Hebrew, or whatever history, there was a similar event where a guy was like, let's read the Torah in the language that people know instead of in the language that it's affiliated with.
Yes.
And that was like the however many greats grandfather of Freud. And then there's Freud, who obviously changed the way we think about pretty much everything. And then there's Edward Bernays, who is his nephew, who he is responsible for, and this is the reason I even brought it up. He is responsible for eggs for breakfast. That's like, wow. That was a thing that he did. He helped start the banana fucking wars, whatever those are. You know, like when we like invaded whatever island it was or whatever, right, to like take all their banana profits. And I think the most interesting of them, he was a marketing guy. He was like the first guy to be like, let's put out narratives that people will like attach themselves to for products. He like kind of changed everything in that way. And he was an advisor to presidents, prime ministers, all that sort of stuff. But the big one and the really interesting one is cigarettes were seen as a very masculine, like not ladylike thing. Like if you were smoking cigarettes in ye olden times, you were like, you know, a masculine woman. Like it wasn't a thing that ladies typically did. And Edward Bernays, this is a stroke of evil genius. He positioned cigarettes as torches of liberty, and he would hire women to go and smoke cigarettes outside in public and like hold signs that were like, holding the torches of liberty was like the big phrase. And he got basically cigarettes to become a cross, like gendered, whatever. I don't want to get into genders, but like a cross-gendered sort of thing, and
Right.
and like now and then
Unisex.
he ended up regretting it for the unisex. That's the perfect word. He ended up regretting it for the rest of his life because his wife died of lung cancer, and then for like in his older age, he like petitioned for, anti-smoking sort of campaigns and the such.
Gotcha. So we had a Darth Vader moment at the very last second.
I'm realizing I did the same thing. I just went and went and went and went. I'm realizing it now. I apologize for my
Dude,
behavior.
You're spiraling, man. You're spiraling.
What do you want to talk about?
So someone threw a bag of ashes at Pink.
Yes, I saw this. I saw that. And
Okay.
the wheel of cheese. Did you see the wheel of cheese?
No. Okay.
Yeah,
So
someone-
you're familiar with this because I'm not. All I saw was the headline. I have the article pulled up, but I didn't actually read it yet. So explain to me, to your best knowledge, what happened.
As far as I know, someone threw a bag of I believe their mother's ashes up on stage at Pink, and Pink, either not knowing what it was. Did anyone? You didn't see it? I didn't see the video. Did Nate? Did you see the video?
He might be pulling it up.
I saw the video. I'm looking at the wheel of cheese.
So is for the ashes? Were they in a bag or did they throw a fucking?
It was in a bag. It was in a
Imagine
plastic bag.
imagine if it was in like a big heavy urn. That'd be funny. A bag
No, it
makes
would've-
it not funny. An urn would have been funny.
Dude, when my grandfather died, quick aside, because I want to go back to this. When my grandfather died, right, there was some contention, right? Is that the right word? Maybe? I don't know.
Yeah. Contention.
In the family over bullshit. So we didn't really get his ashes until like a year or so after he died. But then when we did,
They held
we
him
put in-
hostage. They held the ashes hostage
The
on
ashes
you.
were held. The ashes were more or less held hostage. Yeah. He was a very important man. So, my dad, so his son and his two siblings, they split the ashes up into 3 bags. Once we finally got them, we went to the beach and we were going to spread them at his.
Wait. Who was holding the ashes hostage if it wasn't one of the other siblings? Was it like a
I feel
wife?
I feel like I'm not at liberty. Yeah, a wife. I'm not really at liberty to get
Okay.
too much into it. I don't think, just because it's family
Okay.
shit.
Fair enough. It's
But
family
basically,
stuff.
that's
fair
the
enough.
idea. You got the idea of it.
Okay.
So it's separated into 3 bags, right? And they all have it in their hands. So they all walk down to the water together. Everyone else hangs back, right? Because
Do you
this
know
is the
what-
moment between. What's up?
Do you know what body of water it was? I'm just curious, like where this was.
It was the Atlantic. But it was on fucking Nauset Beach in Orleans, Cape Cod.
Okay.
And so they all walk down to the water together. Everyone else hangs back because it's like an intimate moment between a father and his kids.
Yeah.
They all. So my aunt goes on 3, and they all like yeah on 3. 1, 2, 3. They all throw the bag. The weakest I've ever seen in my life, bro. It goes about 2 feet in front of them, and I see it float, and I'm just like, and I actually have to turn around because I'm like, oh my god, that's hilarious. It was so funny, dude. And I couldn't share that with anyone at the time because everyone else it was very serious, right? But then I was
obviously.
I was like, that's hilarious. They just like
It's funny.
Plop, like plop right there in the water, dude. If it was me, I would put some real distance on that thing.
Yeah, well, you've got a good arm. I've seen it in action. You've got a good arm.
Nah, man, I'm a really good army dude. I used to be a softball pitcher.
You would have got that fucking ashes spinning in a spiral, wouldn't you? You would have got that shit 90 miles per hour down the middle.
Yeah, dude. You gotta do it right.
Yeah, I think it would have been much funnier if that fan. I think Pink would have danced with an urn. I think it's very tough to see it's in a bag, right, Nate? Can Nate confirm
Right,
that it's in
and
a
you're
bag?
looking at it. You're just looking at this thing, and it's like
You don't
oh,
want
wow,
to look at
gray
the
bag.
ashes. Yeah, that's rough. You don't want that.
Right.
Did she have to ask what it was, or did she know it was ashes right away?
I think she knew, but she was curious. for.
She's
See,
probably in
I-
disbelief. Like, what is this?
Yeah, very
Yeah.
uncomfortable.
Especially, was this in Australia?
No, I think. Let's see. I think it was. It says. Is this a British thing? So I guess London or the UK. No.
Hyde Park in London.
Hyde Park in London. Okay. I only ask because I know Pink is massive in Australia. Pink is like 2010 Pink in America.
Yeah?
In Australia still. Yeah.
Dude, she. I don't know, man. I don't. If you don't got anything good to say, don't say it at all.
Yeah.
Right.
Still would. That's probably the best thing I have to say.
Still.
The
I like. I'm coming up, so you better get this party
Is that
started.
Pink?
I'm
Is that
coming
Pink?
up, I'm coming. Dude, whenever I say that, everyone's like, huh? Because, dude, her shit used to slap, and now, sorry, Pink, I know you. Look, I know she is a fan.
yeah, she's a big fan.
She's
listening.
DM'd. She
has.
actually is. Blake made Mike quit the podcast. She's the VIP.
She asked to stay private, but as you know here, there are no secrets on Bromingo. We share everything
No.
with the Broming gods.
Yeah, we share absolutely everything, dude. Yeah, absolutely. So I'm sorry, Pink, but you fell off. You fell off a little bit, and,
Well,
and you started putting out engineered radio pop songs, and it kind of just you lost your heart. The heart was taken out of the music. The authenticity was taken out of it. What about us? What about all the things? No, cut that shit out, dude. Go back. I'm coming up, so you better get that party started. That's what I'm talking about. Get back to your roots, Pink.
I agree. I mean, I feel like she went more in on the theatrics of the flying around and the doing the flips and the spirals and,
I'll throw this out there. Making her old style of music, she wasn't using her voice to its fullest potential. And now her stuff fully displays that she has an amazing voice.
yeah. But it doesn't.
I love you, Pink. You know this. But like, I want to see what what. Pink. I think Pink knows what's best for Pink.
That's true. We don't know. We've tried telling her this before, and she always says, "No, I've got a team. They know what I want. They know what I need. They tell me what I want."
Well, she's a total renegade, dude. She doesn't listen to anyone. That's part of what makes her
Yeah.
Pink.
That is part of what makes her Pink.
if she wasn't an absolute renegade stallion, then no one would ever. Then she would never be where she is, dude. She would have listened to people who told her, "No, give up, do cooking." 'Cause she was an incredible chef.
Yeah, really good. Michelin starred.
Yeah, and a lot of people don't know that, right? Because she wasn't Pink the chef. She was her real name, which I won't say on the podcast. She asked me not to.
We won't say.
But no, she was an incredible chef, dude. She was like as good as the best. Like she wasn't like the best. She wouldn't like it if I said she was the best, but she was up there. She was one of them. Okay, and she was really good, and she likes to be humble about it. She's very humble. She's a very humble person. Anyways, the ashes, bro. She hates the ashes.
Understandably, that's a
It's not
fucked up thing
cool.
to do. No, it's not.
I would be down. I'd be really down if I was in the middle of a Will Kilmore show, and someone just throws a bag of ashes at me. I'd eat them. I would just devour
Yeah.
them. I would cinnamon
Yeah, that'd
challenge
be
that
sick.
shit, dude, and it would go
That'd be
viral.
sick.
I would never.
That's my
would
favorite
never-
My Strange Addiction episode. You ever seen that? You ever watched My Strange Addiction?
That's a real one.
There's a
Is this
woman-
a bit?
No, this is real. There's a woman. You could look it up
Wow.
and check it if you want. There's a woman.
Okay, yeah, I will.
who is addicted to eating her husband's ashes, and I think probably the prime #1 moment of My Strange Addiction content is she locks herself in the bath because her mom is trying to get her to stop. That's why she's on the show. Is her
She's
mom
26.
doesn't want
She's
her.
26.
Yeah, it's fucked. Her mom doesn't want her to eat them anymore, and she's locked in the bathroom. She's scooping them up, and they're filming. She's scooping them out of the urn because she's been trying not to eat them, and she's eating them. And her mom's at the bathroom door going, "What are you gonna do when he runs out? What are you gonna do?" It's incredible. It's incredible.
Dude, in the middle of this article, there's an ad for pre-workout, which shows people
That's
taking a
fucked.
spoonful of powder, going directly into the mouth like this.
That's
I
fucked.
can't make this shit up, dude. I'm gonna try and screenshot it, dude. Holy shit, that's unreal.
That is fucked.
Oh my god. Oh, dude, what the fuck? It became a different ad. I swear to God, dude. That was fuck. There's no way that's a coincidence.
Oh yeah.
Oh
I've
my God,
really
yeah.
been talking over you. I'm looking at the sound bars on my audio for this episode, and it's just solid blocks with no gaps until right about I can pinpoint the exact moment where you were like, "Hey Billy, maybe give me a chance to talk."
Well, no, dude. Honestly, it's cool, dude. I wanted to just roll with it. I feel like that's part of fucking podcasting. You just let it flow. You know, I'm totally
I know,
cool with
yeah,
that.
yeah.
But I didn't want you to feel like I wasn't engaged.
Of course,
'Cause I was.
Of course. And I was just doing a
I was
bit
listening.
anyway. I was just doing a bit. I don't think that you think I'm a freak loser.
Okay. Well, yeah. Well, I mean, I am actually hurt, so I guess we'll talk about this after the episode. Hey, guys, we're gonna wrap this up. This has been episode 92 of the show. My feelings are incredibly hurt right now, and we'll see you next week.
Stay safe. Have a laugh.
Coming to our show, it's time to go. We hope you liked our episode. It's Bromingo.
What do you want to talk about on the post show?
Dude, I mean, it's your show.
What's
dude.
up, everybody? Welcome to the post show. I'm your host, Billy Broder, here to let you know that another Bromingo episode is past. The Broming gods sit here today before you, basking in the glory of their beloved worshipers. We hope and we pray to ourselves that you have enjoyed another great episode, the 92nd fucking episode of Bromingo. Thank you, Blake.
That's 9-2, not 90 seconds. It's the 90. It's the 9-2, number 9-2 episode.
Blake, I know you're used to hosting the show, but this one's mine. So maybe take a step
Well,
back.
I just don't
let
think
me have the
I just don't think you
spotlight.
were clear. All right.
Let me have
sorry.
the
I just don't
spotlight
think you were
for a
clear.
moment. Yeah,
That's all.
okay.
Maybe
Let
just
me
try being
just-
clear when
I'm
you
a-
say stuff. Okay.
I'll take it.
Go ahead.
I'll take it back
Go
from
for
what
it.
I was saying. I'll take your note,
better
and then
and
you
go
can
for
cut it in. Okay. On the 92nd, not 91st, not 93rd, not 94th, the 92nd episode of Bromingo, we have done so many episodes, and we've got so much more left in the tank. Thank you guys so much for being. Is my audio cut out?
It did for a split second, and that's why I
Oh,
started
okay.
dying. I was like,
Holy
it could have been
shit.
more perfect.
You were reacting like my audio cut out, and I was like, "Oh no!"
It did
That's what I
for a
was
moment.
thinking.
It did for a moment.
Okay, good. I'm glad. Maybe we could play it like that's what happened. But either way, you'll know what's best. You're the editing guy. Blake, I've just got one question for you.
Sure.
How do you think it went? How do you think the episode went? What do you think could have been better? What could have been worse?
I think it went pretty good. I think your cutting in and out with being in the video, being on the mic. I think that was pretty fucking funny. But I want to recognize that if I was in that situation, I would have had to stop the record. I would have been like, guys, we're not recording tonight. I would have been so mad I would have canceled. So I appreciate you being fun and letting me poke at you while you were pissed, because if someone did that to me, I'd be
Always.
so mad. I would be so
Always.
not cool
I
with
like
that.
I like that stuff. I was just talking about this last night. I've always had. I'm a sensitive guy. Don't get me wrong. I have my insecurities. Some of them are very, very, very sensitive. But at the same time, even those things that are tender spots, I've always really enjoyed being both the butt of the joke and the joke deliverer. So I don't mind at all. Do you think I'm a worthwhile person?
Yes, 11 out of 10, yes. Of course.
Little bit of a hesitation there, and then you gave kind of an
There's a delay.
overabundant love sort of
There's
answer.
a delay on the video.
Oh, sure, there's a delay on the video. Why don't you go fuck yourself, fuck Nate too while you're at it, and that's been the post show of Bromingo. Thank you guys.